Hi guys. In the continuation of my beginner series, we are going to explore a short Warrior 2 flow practice today. Please come into downward facing dog pose. And if you need further breakdown of downward facing dog, I've got some tutorials on that as well. For our purposes today, root your inner hands, press your hips back, and bend your knees if you are tighter. Inhale, come forward into a plank position. Draw your navel in. And as you exhale, press back, downward facing dog pose. Step or help your right foot forward between your hands. Go right in the center of your sticky mat. Pivot your left heel down. Rise up, Warrior 2. Let's pause for a moment and deconstruct. Straighten your front leg. Make sure that your feet are as wide apart as your wrists when you stretch your arms out to the sides. Have your left toes turned in slightly, with your right foot pointing to the top of your mat. Squeeze your feet towards each other and engage your inner thighs. Stay anchored in your back leg, take an inhale. And as you exhale, bend your right knee up to a 90-degree angle. Keep squeezing your feet towards each other. Take your arms out to the side. Breathe deeply as you take your left hand to your left thigh. Turn your right palm to the ceiling and then reach your right arm up and overhead in line with your ear for reverse warrior pose. With your next inhale, stand back up, Warrior 2. And as you exhale, take your right forearm to your right thigh and your left arm up and overhead in line with your ear for extended side angle pose. With your next inhale, return, Warrior 2 pose. As you exhale, take your hands to the floor, pivot to the ball of your left foot, more like a lunge pose, and then step or help your right foot back to downward facing dog pose. I'll turn around. You're fine to stay as you are. Let's do the second side, and we'll consider this really introduction to the two poses, reverse warrior and extended side angle posture. Step or help your left foot forward between your hands, Warrior 2. Take your left foot to the center of your mat, pivot your right heel down, rise up, Warrior 2. And then just for a moment, let's check. Straighten the front leg. Align your feet so that they're as wide as your wrists. Have your right toes turned in slightly. Your left toes facing the front of your mat. Take your arms out to the side, inhale. Squeeze your feet towards each other as you exhale. Listen, inhale, press your right leg back. Exhale, bend your left knee up to 90 degrees, Warrior 2. Try to keep your shoulders over your hips. Breathe deeply and evenly, and take your right hand to your right thigh. Turn your left palm up, and reach your left arm up and overhead in line with your ear, reverse warrior pose. Keep your back leg strong. With your next inhale, come back up to Warrior 2. Then as you exhale, take your left forearm to your left thigh and your right arm up and overhead. Stretch long on your right side. This is extended side angle pose. And then inhale, come back up, Warrior 2. Exhale, take your hands to the floor, pivot to the ball of your right foot, and step or help your foot back into downward facing dog pose. Breathe here, hold for 3, 2, and 1. Drop down to your knees. All right, this was a short introduction to a Warrior 2 flow pose, or practice, I should say. I'll do additional videos adding on to this. Thank you for watching.